Okay, first of all, YouTube, if you want to tag this video for any kind of copyright, got no reason to. I'm not the owner of the music in the background. That is Ryan Upchurch on the screen. A song called Ghost. I have no copyright to that song, and it's probably going to go through its entire playlist because I love Ryan Upchurch. Anyways, this video, by the way, thanks to Mudjug. Go to mudjug.com. I'm not trying to look for any kind of sponsorship here, but I'm just kind of shooting everything that goes on in my camera. His guys are really awesome. This is my wife's. I've got the Hunter's Orange brand, and I've actually got a Mudjug sticker across the front of it. They don't spill at all. They're fucking badass. Anyways, there is a big question that comes along for both in person, social media. There's a lot of people, like news reporters, who ask, what heritage are you talking about? How can you support a heritage that supported slavery? So this one is answering this question. Those people out there who go on about how can we support that kind of heritage. Okay. It's not really about the slavery. We don't care about the slaves. Well, we do, but that's done. It's in the past. What's going on now is the media has things so tied up. They've got things so entangles, bullshit. And then you've got the writers who write our history. School textbooks. There was one thing I read who they actually mentioned him. I don't remember his name, but it was a writer thing from the Library of Congress. Which their Fort Sumter articles are bullshit. So is Wikipedia. Heritage, not hate. What does this stand for? Heritage. This is meaning... In just a second here, y'all. My Spotify on the TV ain't working for some odd reason. I just got through cleaning the house, so I like my music. Alright, let's switch off to a different genre here. That'll work. Anyways, heritage. What does the heritage mean? Heritage to a lot of us stands for family, tradition, love, peace, happiness, equality, our home. It's protecting our homeland. It's protecting our family. It's protecting what we own. And this doesn't go for, protecting what we own. Of course, slave owners back in the day, they protected their slaves. Because back in those days, it was considered property. Abraham Lincoln was all for this. I'm not trying to point fingers at anybody here or anybody in the past, but it's true. Again, I do not own any copyrights of any songs in the background. So YouTube, if you got something to say, fuck you. Anyways, our heritage, we seceded because of Union aggression. We got tired of the Yankees trying to push shit onto us, like taxes and tariffs and trade stuff, all that stuff. There was one point where the southern states, they had a bargain going on where they were actually making quite a bit of profit. More profit than what the Union was making. Lincoln got jealous of it. He got envious of this. He got mad that the South was bringing in more profit than what they were making. And the South was an agricultural-based country. The North was all industrial and machinery and stuff. So in the South, everything was more naturally made instead of being mechanically processed. Which me, as a country boy, as a redneck, I grew up on a farm. Preferably, I actually prefer my stuff coming from the ground. Whether it's apples or oranges or tomatoes or taters, you name it. And I'm not just saying those words because I'm trying to mix up my own accent. I do have a southern accent. That's just me. Y'all can say whatever the hell you want. And that's another thing about heritage. We have our own accents. A lot of us don't even recognize it, or we don't even recognize it because we're so used to hearing it. A lot of us don't even notice because we're so used to talking about like it. Heritage, man, that heritage means so much for so many people, and it can also mean something different for a lot of people. To me, and to a lot of people like me, heritage means standing up for the land that our ancestors fought for, which was the Confederate Army. They fought for our rights. They fought for what they believed was right. They did not fight for slavery. I have read so many articles online stating that President Jefferson Davis of the Confederate States of America specifically said, "We are not fighting for slavery. We are fighting to protect our homeland, to protect our rights as an independent state." Heritage is being able to live how we want to live, and that's the way we wanted it back in the day. Our heritage was to live without corruption, to live without tyranny, traitors, and I know tyranny and traitor are the same thing, but I like to use them both words when it comes to this subject. Heritage, protecting our land, which means if somebody walked up into my apartment or my future house, my wife's future house, mind you, and tries to trespass, steal our shit, we're gonna walk out through a damn 30-30 or 30-06 or a damn 12-gauge shotgun and blow your shit away. There ain't no warning shots down here. You come up into our property and our dogs start barking or chickens start hawking, then we're gonna walk outside. Boom! One or two things are going to happen. Either you're going to get buried by a backhoe, or we're calling the deputies for a coroner. And the reason why a lot of people will bury you themselves is because they just don't want to deal with all the paperwork. I mean, come on. If someone was to bust down my damn front door here and threaten me, it's the first thing coming out, because my guns are in the next room. I would keep a gun right here, but my kids love playing in here, and I'll be damned if one of my guns to come off on them. Y'all gonna get stabbed. I've got this one and two more on me. This one here, this one, and this one. And I got a samurai sword in the closet. I ain't scared to use none of them. My flashlight in the kitchen's got a window breaker on it. I'm not afraid to crack up your skull. I am protecting my home, my family, my rights. Everything I own, I'm protecting. My motorcycle out in the parking lot, I protect that. If I'm going down the road, I make sure my knife on the side, and it is literally hanging on my side. I make sure that it's showing. Or if someone wants to fuck with me, bitch about to get stabbed. You know what? I actually just realized how to pause this bitch. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go get me something to drink. You know, a few things I love about the South. Chocolate milk. Damn good shit down here. Sweet tea. Sun sweet tea. And I'll tell you how to make it. How my grandma used to make her sweet tea in the sun was she would take it was like 4 or 5 tea bags in a regular pitcher. And she'd put the water in it, throw the tea bags in it, and then she'd take it out to the porch. And she would literally let it, the tea bags to their thing while they soaked in the sun. I'll tell you what, a lot of y'all may not realize it, but it brings out a completely different flavor, and it is so good. And what you do is, after the water's all nice and dark with the tea, you bring it in. And you take your tea bags out, dump your sugar in it. We usually use about a cup of sugar, about a cup and a half. Dump it all in there, mix it up. Yeah. And the whiskey. There ain't no place like the South that can brew its whiskey. Let me show y'all something. It's my wife's whiskey collection. We actually got 10 bottles up here. The top one there was given to me by Dixie. And there's this one hiding in the back. Some good shit right there. But this is our whiskey bottle collection. Love Jack Daniels. Gotta love it. Now, my plans for those, and this is something, it's a Southern thing. What I want to do, I know I'm going off on a lot of subjects here, but this is just Southern stuff. I know a lot of people out even in the North does it too. But what me and my wife wants to do with those bottles is when we finally get our house, our dream house, we want to have a pool table. And not just a green floor to it, but we want a rebel flag bottom to it, where you're shooting pool balls across a rebel flag. That'd be badass. And I want like a kind of like you're at a bar shooting pool and you got that light thing over the top of the pool table. Instead of like light bulbs or LED bars, we want, you know, regular light bulbs, but we want the bottles as the covers, you know, screw them in. That way we got these Jack Daniels bottles across the top lighting at the pool table. That'd be fucking badass. Now as far as the center one goes, I think the day I die I'm gonna have my ashes put it and sealed up. I am a donor, so I'm gonna let them take whatever they want out of me, burn me, and put me in that bottle. Might actually have them put a rebel flag on the back of it. Love Dixie. But heritage is another thing for Southern hospitality. You know, you walk into a gas station or grocery store, or like Walmart or Harps or someplace like that. People holds the door open for you. You got people helping the elderly who will offer. Sometimes they'll actually walk up and say, "Here, ma'am, sir, let me help you out with that." They'll push the cart to their car, and while they're getting in, they'll put their groceries in the car. And they'll take the cart back. A lot of them, you know, they'll try to pay you. But people like me, keep your money. No, you're good, man. No need. And I couldn't tell you how many times I've done that. Hell, there's been a few times where I've actually stopped my truck in the middle of traffic. This is back in the day when I actually had my truck. Give me a second here and I'll pull up my truck. Is it on Instagram? Damn it. This phone is so old school it can't read my damn gestures. Pause this right quick. So I found a picture here. This is an old one. This is me and Dixie 316 hanging out in my truck. You can't really see it on this. Maybe if I turn my brightness down on my screen here. Try that. Yeah, it's a little better. There we go. It's me and Dixie 316 hanging out. This is years ago. Okay, this is the ass end of my truck. Yeah. Trying to find a good shot of the front of it. Let me go ahead and pause it right quick again. Okay, this picture was taken after I got my truck. Alright? Yeah, this is after I got my truck, before I put the flags in the back and everything else. Oh, she was a gorgeous truck. I seriously miss her. She was a 2002 Chevy Silverado Z71. It had skid plates in the front, middle, and the rear. Obviously, four-wheel drive by the Z71. Extended cab, short bed. Oh, she was a beauty. The reason why you can't really tell the color of it is because, well, it's got a shitload of mud on it. That was right when I pulled my buddy out of a mud hole. Everybody called her Dixie. But I stopped my truck in the middle of the road for traffic. And I mean, I completely cut traffic off on both sides. I like pulled the truck over to where I was kind of blocking both lanes just to get out to help an elderly couple cross the road. I had a lot of people honking at me and everything, and I just waved them off and I walked them across. The one who was honking at me is obviously the impatient bastards, but I had a lot of people, yeah, that's awesome. Heritage is also about helping your family, where we're on call 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They need help. Give me a call. I'm here. Holy shit, I could pause it like that too. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Heritage. There's a lot to it. I love it. It's an amazing thing down here. The hate part, the heritage, not hate. That's where a lot of people gets a little pussy fit over it. I'm talking about the Democrats, some Republicans, some independents, some are all, don't matter. Liberals, snowflakes, whatever y'all call them. Hate is something we're not about. The people who are about the hate is the white supremacists like the KKK, the hate, the Black Lives Matter, Antifa. Those are the guys who are about the hate. Not me, not people like me. No, there ain't no way in hell. Our colors don't stand for hate and they never will. Hate is just another word for division. I mean, how can you hate somebody and be a person of God? And if you ask me, if you're an atheist, but you're against hate, how can you be an atheist and be against hate? Because, they claim they don't believe in, God.
Want to play that song you love? Find it on YouTube Music.
But, skip this damn ad. But, how can I explain this view, my opinion on this one? They don't believe in God. But again, when somebody with a Christian religion walks by, some of them get pissy. Would you quit talking about that shit? There ain't no God. You know better than that. I wish you'd quit talking all that religious bullshit. Dude, quit pushing your shit on us. It ain't like we walked up to you, you're going to hell, motherfucker, you're going to hell. No! Why would you push your shit on us when we ain't got a thing to do with you? If you asked for help, I'd be there. I'd help you out regardless of who you are in your religion. Just, dude, don't push your shit on me. No. That ain't how I fly. Hate's a strong word. It really is. And I hate it. Contradicting myself there, but who cares? I'm trying to make a statement. It's a strong word, but I don't like it. I apologize about my screen going back and forth. I have a little bit of an RLS syndrome, restless leg syndrome, so every now and then my leg will start rocking back and forth without me realizing it. And I didn't realize it until I see my screen start shaking. There's a lot of people up there that, when they see our flag, they think of hate. Truth is, they're the ones who are the haters. Because they don't want to learn. Or they're not ready to learn. It makes me sick. It really does. So I'll tell you what. I bought this belt buckle off of Redneck Nation. And this is their motto. By the way, y'all, Redneck Nation, thank you for everything you do, for what you sell. Because I am forever Redneck Nation strong. Family, tradition, heritage. We're all about the family. Our tradition is not slavery. Our tradition is our Southern heritage. It's about our culture. It's about our rights. It's about living how we want. We don't care. You know, we want to live in America, to live in a country of freedom. But we don't want you to step on our rights, to step on what we believe in, to step on what we are protecting. That flag there, that's our right. That is our freedom. That is our happiness. It's our tradition. It's our heritage. I've even got their one of their hoodies, a Rebel Flag hoodie. I love it too. I really do. I mean, granted, it's got a few scratch marks and holes up here in the shoulder, but that's because when we were living with my wife's grandparents, their dogs came out and tried to attack my son. So here I am with a damn pellet gun and my knife chasing after the damn dog. Well, some bitch ran to the fence, and I was running so damn quick I had too much momentum to stop. Ran right into that damn barbed wire fence. But when I realized what was about to happen, the first thing that came into mind, I could have cared less about my head getting all wound up. I wanted to protect that flag. So what I did was I bent down and I tried to run head first into it. But instead, my luck, I hit the damn bush on the way in. I hit the damn bush. And when I did that, it kind of shot me back up, and I hit the shoulder on my on the fence, tore it up right here. Give me just a second, I'll show you. Just look right here. And the spot where it got all tore up at, I still got it stitched up and whatnot. All that? Yeah, it's sad. Done by our barbed wire fence, but I was protecting my son. My hat fell down. That was my old hat. Still, when I retired after I bought this one, the other one's been through hell and back. Many, many times. Been through a lot of fights, a lot of mud boggins. A lot of fights that hat has been in is I have had a white supremacist from a clan chapter. Hey, hell yeah, man! Fuck them niggers. My apologies about that word, but I was quoting what he said. At first, you know, before he used that word, I was like, oh, hell yeah, man, support that flag. But then when he mentioned that word about how I used to beat him, whoa, I can't shake your hand for that. No way, bro. No. Well, what do you mean? Because apparently, me and you were both raised differently. Explain yourself. You were raised the retard way. You were raised to hate people for their color. That ain't right. I was raised to love everybody equally. That's right. I don't believe in racism. I do not. No. Well, next thing I know, we're getting to a scrap. Dude tried to pull out some kind of wannabe karate moves, and well, I just kind of stood back, All right, I'll let you finish your little break dance here. Let you finish mopping the floor. And I ended up knocking the shit out of him. And I'm not saying this to make myself look good. I'm really not. That dude did not know how to fight with a pig's ass. Because after he got done with his little dance, I just gave him a quick right hook, and that son of a bitch is on the floor cold. And I just walked away. But yeah, it's... The South is heritage, not hate. And the Sons of Dixie are about that. Drying the seeds of hate by preaching the truth. And me personally, I want to exploit the lies. But yeah, that's how I view heritage, not hate. It's a little backstory on myself. About some ideas, I shared with you. About some personal stuff. And maybe later on I can get a little bit more personal with you. Because I would like to make a connection with each and every one of y'all. I would like to get to know everybody. I really would. And I ain't just saying this neither. I'm a good-hearted guy. I love everybody equally. But I hate a lot of people equally too. Again, I know I said I don't like the word hate, but so I dislike them. I dislike them equally. Especially the ones who... You racist. So guys, hope y'all have a good night. I hope y'all had a good day. I hope you guys can further your research here. College students, high school students, middle school students. Hope y'all can further your research and search for the truth to figure out what actually happened. If you got questions for me, feel free to ask. I have a true burning passion for Dixieland, guys. I really do. And I started this movement because of that reason. And if anybody's interested in coming in, just let me know. If you're in one of the states that one of my generals are in, then I'll transfer you over to them and let them set you up. Each and every one of them have the bylaws and the rules. Well, I'm actually going to change that to terms and conditions. So they have the terms and conditions. She's never at a loss with the eagle and up with the cross. Rally round the bonnie flag, we'll rally once again. Shout freedom. Sorry, I love the old Confederate songs. I love them. Anyway, peace out, guys. I love y'all. Dio Vendice. God bless.